Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This taken in about 4 yards deep. First and 10. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. At the 30-yard line. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Jones now from the gun on third down. And Tate's got it. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Golden Tate, 70 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a first and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. The 20. Touchdown, L.A. Keenan Allen, 75 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Time on, set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Not much there, only a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
To throw again on second down. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down.
7-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down.
To try again after the sack. Jones, he'll get this out to Barkley, complete. 4 yards on the pickup. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. Operating from the gun, Jones. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Now Jones, operating from the gun. That's to his running back, complete. that he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance.
2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. 6 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he will have a Giants first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
He just let it touch me, baby.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
By Kenneth Murray. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Joey Bosa, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Operating from the gun, Jones. Eluding the pressure right. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Jones throwing on 4th down, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Tackle made by Rayshon Jenkins.
Now it's Penny trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's Jones. Going to throw on 3rd and goal. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Let's go.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front, and to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. 7 yards there and a first down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Herbert. Allen has it, left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That goes for a gain of 31.
First down.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And now it's second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again, Herbert. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. To the air again, Herbert. That's going to be caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Austin Eckler in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So time enough for a kickoff here, 5 seconds. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side. coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Keenan Allen, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On second and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football. This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Jones now throwing again on 2nd and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. It's Daniel Jones finding Evan Ingram. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
14, Giants 13.
Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Try to punch it in with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. Flush to his right. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Jones. Over the middle, complete to Tate. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down, eluding the pressure right. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the 2nd half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to air it out deep, and the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field